Now to the impeachment hearing on Capitol Hill. The House Judiciary Committee heard from 4 legal experts weighing the constitutionality of impeaching President Trump.
3 of the 4 experts support Democrats' claims, while the 4th, called by Republicans, warned that the proceedings are being rushed for no reason and may lack sufficient evidence. CBS 4's Natalie Brand is live on Capitol Hill with today's developments. Natalie.
Francis Rudabeh, this hearing's still going at this hour. It's been going since 10 this morning. And while this is an academic legal debate, it's one that is falling along party lines.
If what we're talking about is not impeachable, then nothing is impeachable.
The House Judiciary Committee questioned 4 law professors to discuss whether President Trump's actions rise to the level of an impeachable offense.
The president's pattern of behavior becomes clear. President Trump welcomed foreign interference in the 2016 election. He demanded it for the 2020 election.
The 3 legal experts called by Democrats backed impeachment.
If we cannot impeach a president who abuses his office for personal advantage, we no longer live in a democracy.
Jonathan Turley, a CBS News contributor, was the only witness for the Republicans.
This is the narrowest impeachment in history.
While Turley did not excuse the president's behavior, he cautioned the panel about using charges of obstruction and bribery.
This isn't improvisational jazz. Close enough is not good enough. If you're going to accuse a president of bribery, you need to make it stick.
During the hearing, academic arguments about the Constitution were frequently interrupted by partisan bickering.
Can you please also iterate the schedule going forward? In other words, are you planning to hold additional hearings? And if so, when do you anticipate?
The gentleman will suspend.
Releasing or
that is not a proper parliamentary inquiry.
Republicans accused Democrats of waging a purely political war.
They're more concerned about trying to fit the facts in to what the president supposedly did, presumably did, and make those hypotheticals stick to the American public.
Chairman Nadler pointed out who wasn't in the room.
That this is the moment in which the White House would have had an opportunity to question the witnesses, but they declined our invitation.
The White House press secretary called the hearing a sham and said Congress should be working for the American people.
And I want to give you a live look inside the hearing room. Lawmakers are still taking turns right now questioning the law professors. Again, this has been going for the past several hours. And we know that South Florida Congresswoman Debbie Mucarsel-Powell will be speaking towards the end. Congressman Ted Deutsch already had his turn. We expect this to wrap up potentially within the next hour. As for what happens next, the timeline still a bit unclear. We don't know when the House Judiciary Committee could make a final decision on drafting articles of impeachment, but to give you an indicator of how quickly they could move, we are hearing that Judiciary members have been told to stay in D.C. through the weekend. Rudabeh?
Natalie, thank you very much. Live from Washington, D.C. for us. And look for much more on the impeachment hearing tonight on the CBS Evening News with Norah O'Donnell. That's at 6:30 after CBS 4 News at 6.